everyone. I'm Sohani Sandhu, and I'm the Vice President of the Teen Advisory Board here at the Arizona Science Center, and I am thrilled to welcome you to Career Corner. This short interview series is all a part of the Arizona Science and Engineering Fair, where we will get a chance to hear directly from STEM professionals about their career journeys. And today, I'd like to welcome Monica Houston, who is a Technical Solutions Engineer at Avnet. Monica, thank you so much for joining us today. So we're excited to hear from you today, and our teams have crafted just a few questions for you. So let's start with the basics. Tell us about yourself and what you do.
All right, thanks, Sohani. So I am, like you said, an engineer at Avnet on a team. So we actually make hardware, we make developer boards that people can use. And what I do is make sure that machine learning models run on our boards. And I also get to do some really cool demos and present at conferences and to create tutorials for how to run machine learning.
That sounds fantastic. That's so cool. So how has STEM impacted your life, like from the beginning to now? Like, how has it developed throughout your life, and how has it helped you be who you are today?
It's a really cool career path because I get to work on so many interesting problems with so many fascinating people, and I've learned a lot about how to like break problems down into smaller pieces and to think in like a really straightforward manner.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think that's a very important skill to have. Speaking of that, I wanted to talk a little bit about your specific career as a technical engineer. So what led you to this career of becoming a technical solutions engineer at Avnet?
It's a really long story, but I'll try to stay short. So I didn't do engineering in undergrad at all. In fact, I didn't really do engineering in high school. I had people tell me that I was not an engineer, that I was more artistic. And I ended up getting a job at the help desk at my college and learning how to fix computers there, learning how to actually make the help desk website. And then from there, I got really interested in web development and then into hardware development from there. So it's been a really like circuitous route. And now I'm actually doing a part-time master's degree in machine learning. So yeah, so I'm still learning, still changing. Yeah.
Yes, learning is very important. I definitely agree with that. Speaking of learning, I know sometimes people make mistakes and that just helps them improve. So what's a mistake that you made early on in your career and what did you learn from it?
That's a good question. I think it was believing the people that told me that I wasn't an engineer. And also kind of like believing that some people are just good at things, or maybe they got an earlier start than I did, so I would never be able to do what they did. And so I had to learn that actually you can teach yourself new things if you learn at the rate that you need to learn at. It's not that you're not as good an engineer or not as smart, you just have to maybe learn something at a certain rate, or you need to go back and revisit some things to brush up because you kind of skipped them in school. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Perseverance is a very important thing to have, very important skill. So speaking of that, I wanted to talk about, some advice you might have for other individuals who might be interested in pursuing a career in STEM. So what would that be, if any?
So I think one big takeaway is when I said like perseverance, like you mentioned, you can tackle any problem if you break it down into small enough pieces.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely agree with that.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the time we had for today. So thank you so much again for your time today and sharing your journey with us. And thank you all for watching today. For more information on the Arizona Science and Engineering Fair, such as getting involved as a student scientist, volunteer, judge, or sponsor, or if you want to see more great Career Corner interviews such as this one, please visit azscience.org. Stay curious, everybody.